help to make it happen every day here at HSN. I want to talk about this last set that we've got. And this is a 2-pack of the turtlenecks. These are ribbed, these are long sleeve. This is beautiful. It's a lightweight, light gauge knit that is not gonna be overheating. And you're getting 2 of them for less than $30, which breaks out to be about $15 a piece. Now, each set comes with black because it's the most popular color. So we decided to give you black in each set, and then you just choose the other color. Do you want the dark olive? We have this beautiful orchid. We also have it for you in the blue, which is a really nice kind of a navy. We also have it in the cream, the 2-pack in the cream. We've got the gray. Those are your options. And we teased you with it at the beginning of this hour, and a lot of you have already started shopping for them because you recognize these as those essentials in your wardrobe, and they really are.
Yeah, definitely. 'Tis the season to wear a turtleneck right now for the next 3 to 4 months, you know, pretty much solid. So you really want to stock up. Take a look at your wardrobe, look at your turtlenecks. What state are they in? Are they too loved? Are the turtlenecks a little worn out? You know, are there shoulder marks from your hangers? Are they pilled? Are they a little faded? Maybe they've got some sweat stains, that sort of thing. This is the time that you really want to do a little bit of an update and a little bit of an upgrade. And I love the ribbing on this one particularly because I think it just adds a little bit extra luxe to it, right? So that coupled back with the fact that this fabric is just that perfect sweet spot as far as the weight, because we're layering. We don't want a super heavy base layer, right? We don't want something that's gonna make us sweat all on its own. We want something that's gonna give us coverage, but that we know we can throw on a, you know, a jacket, your cardigans, etc., you know, when you're bundling up to go outside. But when you get where you're going, all that's gonna come off. So you wanna make sure that you have a great base layer. And the fact that we've given you the black back with every single one of these 2-packs, I think it's pretty genius because we wear a lot of black turtlenecks. I mean, it's your classic, you know, baseline when it comes to layering. So pick your favorite color. I love the cream. I love a winter white. The charcoal gray I think is really, really beautiful.
Very nice.
You know, if you love a color, that orchid, that bright orchid, beautiful on Kenya. She just came out, and of course, you know, IMAN loves her purple, so she's bringing us, you know, various shades of purple. And you know, this is the shirt that's going to go back with all of your wardrobe essentials.
This is the thing, as you're looking at it on the girls, back with today's special, the faux suede blazer, with some jeans, with the ballroom skirt. Right. Like literally, it's that chameleon piece that just works with everything, and it seems like it was made for that item when you wear it, and then you change the bottom, and you change the entire look. So you're getting 2, you're going to get black. What's your other color? Blue, olive, bright orchid, cream, or the heather gray. Those are your options, and these are those no-brainer pieces, please, because you know you're gonna wear these all the time. I'm showing you blue in particular because there are times where a lot of times if we do have a turtleneck, we choose between one or the other, right? Usually because of price reasons. We just choose one or the other, and we usually choose black, but there are always those times where we say, oh, I wish I had a blue one, but I don't. Oh, I'm wearing blue jeans. I wish I had a blue one. Guess what? Now you have a blue one, and it cost about just under $15 because you're getting both. If you want the olive, I will tell you, just like I said earlier with the greens that we've been seeing this season, the olive green is very popular as well, because this might actually be a color that you don't already have, but you see it on other people, and you're like, why don't I have that? So there's that olive. The cream is a must. You just need it because we need to freshen up our lighter colors. They get stained, they get all the things. If you want that heather gray, again, sometimes we don't have it, and we usually wish we did. Now you've got it. This is the brightest option in that bright orchid, and you saw it there on Kenya, and didn't it look fabulous? And you're thinking, I wonder what that would look like on me. Go ahead and get it home and try it off. Try it out. Over 2,000 of these have been ordered, and we just started the presentation, and partly because we've seen it a couple times, we gave you a sneak peek, and a lot of you said, that's exactly what I want, so now I want you to get it. And this, Kate, to your point, brilliant to add the black with it. Automatically.
So we're basically giving you a black turtleneck to go with whichever color that you decide. Because, you know, at the end of the day, it's kind of like, well, it's a 2-pack. So sometimes we'll give you, you know, maybe a print in a solid or, you know, a couple of complementary colors, that kind of thing. And it's kind of like, well, you know, I love these colors, but I really needed a black and a cream. So now I feel like I have to buy both, you know what I mean? So we were like, okay, we're gonna give you the black because everybody needs a black turtleneck. It's just a staple. And then, you know, you get to pick your favorite color. So maybe you need an upgrade or an update on your cream. Maybe you love the idea of having a heather gray, you've never had one before. Or maybe, you know, that olive green, to me, it's such a beautiful green. It's like an army green. And it goes back with so many beautiful things like your chocolates and, you know, your cognacs and those wonderful colors that we've been seeing throughout the season. So it's very, very simple to just kind of decide, like, you know, which one might be your favorite and get multiple.
Yes.
Multiple, because at this price and the fact that we just entered winter 3 days ago, I'm like, how did that happen?
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's been cold a minute.
Yeah.
So that just means that, yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a longer, colder winter.
That's right.
So we just want you to be prepared.
It's only going to get colder. The colder months are still ahead of us, like January and February in a lot of cases. And so if you're saying, I do need to stock up and I need to replace some things, you do it when they're on sale, not usually when they're full price.
Right.
I will tell you this, if you want the olive green, we have fewer than 350 left. And then that's it. And then we say goodbye to that one. So again, with the olive green, you would get that solid black as well. These are soft to the touch. They're not bulky. When it comes to turtlenecks, a lot of us are very particular. We don't want the neck too tight. We don't want it to squeeze. We don't want it to be too bulky in case I want to tuck it in. All these things. And so I think you really have that really nice kind of Goldilocks sweet spot when it comes to this one. But if you want the olive, I'm just giving you fair warning early because you can see how fast these are going. And when it comes to the other colors though, and Kate, to your point, whether it's with a blue that you don't already have, with a cream that always needs to be refreshed, because there's nothing worse than a color it's the right color, but it's stained, it's dingy, it's dirty in some way. You can't wear that anymore. This is your upgrade to it.
Yeah, and you want to make sure, and this has happened to me many, many times, unfortunately. You put on a base layer thinking, no one's going to see it. Doesn't matter, no one's going to see it.
I thought I was the only one.
And you get somewhere and you're like, oh, it's really hot in here, and you start taking out the layers and you're like,
oh, gosh.
Oh man.
Yes.
Either you can't take off that final layer because it's like, I can't let anybody see this, or you forget and you take it off and you're like, oh, I can't believe I'm in public like this.
Yes.
You know, we want to avoid that. We want to avoid that. We want to make sure that your base layer looks just as good as your outer layers so that you're not caught in that moment, because we know that it's freezing outside and you go inside and then they got the heat going and you feel like there's a fire coming. You've got to take it all off, and we want you to be comfortable, which is why this particular turtleneck isn't too thick, it's not too heavy, because that base layer really doesn't need to be. It's what's going to help hold in your body heat at the end of the day. So you don't need that thick layer underneath. And of course, this also makes it great for transitional dressing. So coming spring, when it's, you know, starting to get a little warmer outside, maybe you want to wear the cream, and, you know, and have that moment in the springtime, or that gorgeous orchid. And then again, circling back into fall, this is still going to look beautiful.
That's right. This is, I mean, it's literally 3 seasons. The only season you're not going to wear a turtleneck is when it's summer, but you're wearing it now.
Well, that depends on where you are, too.
Yeah, true.
That depends
That's very
on where you
true.
are.
But this is now, this is later. This is going to be great for you. If you still, I know tomorrow is the big gift giving day, but for a lot of folks, you continue, you know, birthdays never stop. I always say I've got 2 birthdays in January to shop for, and those kinds of things. These would also make really great gifts for other people because they are basics. They're on clearance.